Good morning, tubers. Matt M. Roy back once again, back to you on the 12th. I believe it's the 12th today of July 2018. It is a Thursday, I know that. And I hope you guys saw my live stream last night. If you didn't, that's why I'm going to do a vlog today. We had some pretty nasty weather yet last night. Not only when I was out filming, but later on around midnight, 1 a.m. I was getting ready. I was in bed, laying down. All of a sudden, I kept hearing boom, 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 and I saw the flashes of lightning, which does not surprise me because yesterday the temperature in our area was in the low to mid 90s with a lot of humidity, so that's kind of to be expected. I'm heading out to a job right now. Hope you guys are all doing really, really well. Again, for those of you that haven't been following me, I did get back in town Monday. Mom and I finally were able to leave Green. We got the okay from my aunt. We left her actually a few days before that. Got some junk on my steering wheel here. But she's doing really well. Her hip is pretty much healed now. She's not able to drive yet. That's going to be a few weeks out. But she's getting rides from friends to her different appointments, to her physical therapy, and to go shopping. So we came back on Monday, and what a trip down. We did not hit traffic once. That's right. All the way from New York, Western New York, Binghamton area, to here in Virginia, we did not hit traffic once. That was absolutely amazing. Honestly, that never seems to happen. So, again, I'm heading out to a job. I'm sorry, I'm still on my first cup of coffee. Let's try and finish this really big cup of coffee here. I'm noticing that my camera's not focusing again. There we go. I'm going to turn the autofocus back on. Other than that, there are a few things I want to show you that I picked up while we were, actually right as we got back. A bunch of these HP computers. They're the Pro Series. Some are the 6000, some are the 8000. They're a mixed bag of processors. One is an i5, one is an i3. Another one was a AMD A8 5500D, which is really odd because I didn't even know that they used AMD processors in the HP Pro Series business class systems. The rest of them, I believe, are all Core 2 Duos, but they're the E8400 Core 2 Duos, so the really high-end ones. So that's what I've been doing the last few days since I got back, is basically getting these computers ready for sale. I was able to sell 2 computers pretty much the day after we got back, and I'm hoping to sell a few more. Someone that's purchased computers from me in the past for a business is very interested in some of those HPs, so hopefully he'll get back with me either later today or maybe towards the weekend. I'm going to pause the vlog right now. I don't really have too much else to talk about. Probably pick it up again when I get back home. Show you guys what I've been working on, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, it is much later. It's actually about 3:45 in the afternoon, and wow, my glasses are really crooked. I'm going to have to get these things readjusted, but anyway, didn't do too much else today. Had lunch, had brunch, and then now I'm almost getting ready for dinner because I'm eating all my meals in a short span now. I'm fasting overnight. Basically, starting at 6 p.m., I don't eat anything else, and then I won't eat again until 8 or 9 o'clock the next morning. So I have about 3 or 4 meals between the hours of, say, 9 and 5 throughout the day, and that's been working very well. I've actually been able to lose a couple more pounds that way. So, I'm going to have my, I had to turn on autofocus. I'm probably going to have the tortellinis that we had last night. Really, really good. I love them. They are braised beef and veal tortellinis that I got from the Village Variety when we were up in Green, New York. I think he has a few left, but they went quickly. Let me go ahead and show you what these things look like. I'm going to flip you guys around. Let's go into the kitchen. So, let's get some light on in here. And in the freezer, right above these old, I think those were French fries, you'll see them. Now, I call them tortellinis, but they're actually called something else. They say veal and beef tortellassi, Tortellassi. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. These were 3-pound bags, and they were only $4 a piece. Now, of course, they're frozen. Let me break one or two of them open here. But you can see they're made with fresh semolina flour. Basically, it's stuffed inside of there are veal and braised beef. I think it's called veal and beef. Now, when I looked at the outer package, it said veal and braised beef, which is basically a very, very lean type of beef. These things are so easy to cook. You put them in boiling water for about 6 minutes. Don't want to overcook them. The first time I got them, I overcooked them and they started to fall apart. And they are absolutely delicious. This one kind of got a little freezer burnt. But man, for the price, you can't beat them. And we actually had the meal last night, the three of us. I think there's about a quarter of the bag left there. So in about an hour or so, I am going to make these. And I will go ahead and show you guys what I've picked up recently in just a couple of minutes. All right, tubers. So this is the stock of HPs that I picked up the other day. Now, I picked these up in Virginia Beach from a private seller. I got these HPs here. And the two over here, these are actually the best. This one over here, this one is a Core i5 3rd Gen, a 3470. And this one that actually has nothing written on it is actually a AMD A8 system. So both of these are quad-core computers. And you can tell these are newer because they do have the USB 3.0 ports. And I hope I didn't show you guys my Windows 7 sticker there. It doesn't really matter anyway. These are already activated. Over here, these are the other ones. I believe all of these to be Core 2 Duos. Basically, they're Core 2 Duo E8400 systems. But I got all of these with 4 monitors, a bunch of keyboards and mice, all for about, not exactly $400. So that was a great score. And you can see these have quite a few options. They all have DVD burners. This particular one actually has a LightScribe drive in it. You can see down there you got 4 USB ports on the front and your front audio and mic jack. So fate has definitely smiled upon me. I'm going to be working on these for a good long time. Let me go ahead and pause this vlog. We'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to you guys. All right, tubers, and since we're on a roll here when it comes to computers, I'll show you this other system over here. This is not the one I'm working on. This is one of those Dell Optiplex 780s that I have set up. The one that's actually running right now that I'm doing all these Windows updates on is actually this over here. This is a system that I picked up for free at that garage sale in green. This is a Dell Optiplex 380, so nearly identical to the 780, except it has only 2 memory slots instead of the 4, and it only has 3 SATA ports instead of 5 like the 780. So slightly inferior, but other than that, it's almost identical. This one's rocking a Core 2 Duo E7500, so a 2.93 gigahertz Core 2 Duo. It came with this DVD burner. I added a second one here. Now, interestingly enough, this does have a bay, a 3.5-inch bay for something like a floppy drive or an internal memory card reader. But very interesting, this computer is not capable of supporting either, because not only does this not have a, what is it, like a 36-pin floppy header on the board, it also doesn't have a USB 2 header to plug in a memory card reader. So obviously what they did, they used these cases for various different models, and of course they just put the different badges up here. So this is pretty much identical to the 780, but like I said, just a stripped down version as it pertains to the motherboard. You can see some of the information on there. This dates from 2011. April 27th of 2011 to be exact. And there's your express service code and service tag. You guys can look up more information using those if you would like. But again, looking at this versus the 780, which is the other one here, it's basically the same thing. Got your audio ports up here, gigabit Ethernet. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 USB 2.0 ports. Legacy printer port, parallel printer port, serial port, built-in VGA. Now, I did add 2 things to this. I added one of those video cards that I picked up from the same garage sale. This is an NVIDIA GeForce GT 210. And I also added a internal memory card. This is, see, what is this? This is a Making Connections Easy wireless N150 PCI adapter, which I paid a little too much for, but that's okay. I like to support local businesses. So coming over here, you can basically see the motherboard is almost identical, except that the 780 adds an eSATA port and a display port. So great deal on this computer. I really can't complain. All I had to do was add the hard drive and that extra DVD burner. It actually had the memory in it already. Oh, and of course the video card, which I only paid $1 for. So fantastic deal on this. If you guys ever get a chance to pick up any Optiplex computers, I highly recommend it. These are some of the best built computers, really because they're business class computers. These are designed to last for the long haul. Well, I hear somebody coming up the walkway, so I'm going to pause this vlog, and I'll talk to you guys. All right, tubers, just leaving the thrift store. It's about 5:45 now, or 5:45 to most of you that aren't of my generation. Found a couple little things. I mean, nothing too crazy big. Found this little mat here for $2.98. This is basically used in certain states. It's illegal to actually mount things like a GPS or a camera to your windshield. So what you do is you stick this right on your dash, and this little rubber piece inside, or actually there's a plastic one, some of them are rubber, allows you to affix a suction cup to it. So that was pretty cool for $2.98. I don't know what I would actually use it for, but it fits nicely up here. Maybe if I ever want to mount one of my GPSs, I know what I'm going to use it for. When we go out of state, in Pennsylvania and New York are two of the states that are illegal to have things mounted to your windshield. So if we ever take my van up there, I'm going to go ahead and use this to mount the GPS on. So that was a great idea for $2.98, and it even gives you a little strap here to, I'm assuming that's to manage the wires or the cables that come out of the GPS. And it fits ever so nicely on top of the radio in my van. And the one other thing I picked up, actually I got two more things here. Another thing I picked up here is, this is a pair of Skullcandy, if you guys can see that, Hesh, model Hesh headphones. These are over the ear. They're not Bluetooth. You can see they do come with a little removable audio cable here. I test them out. They sound great. They're in good shape. The one thing that tends to perish on headphones like this are the rubber membranes that fit around your ear, but as you guys can see, these are both in really good shape. I looked up online. These aren't worth a whole lot. The Hesh 2s is the current model, and that sells for about $60. These are selling online for about $35, $40 on a good day, and I wound up giving $4.98, so $5 for that. I may hold on to these myself. I always needed a good extra pair of headphones, though. I did pick up a pair of Beats audio headphones that I am definitely holding on to, and I got those for a song. I don't remember if I showed that to you guys or not. I got it from the same garage sale that I picked up all that computer stuff. So, yeah, definitely going to hold on to these for a little while. These actually have a really good bass to them, but they don't have a lot of treble. So they're good on the low end, but not that great on the high end. And last but not least, from the other CHKD, the one that's not so close to my house, I picked up this Garmin here. This is definitely one of the newer Garmins, just looking at the style. Got this for $3.98, and it does work, if you guys can see that. If I can turn it on, there you go. Battery holds a good charge. Other than that, the only thing that it's missing, it came with the power cord here, the little cigarette adapter, but it's missing a little ball on the other end. There's a little suction cup that fits into this ball, which I believe I do have upstairs. So for $3.98, that was not a bad deal at all. And those are my finds for today. I'm going to go and end the blog here, or say the vlog. I haven't done this in so long, I don't even know what to call it anymore. Hope you guys are really enjoying these. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.